So we got these weirdo fanboys who are doing that thing that I told you about in my many other fanboy videos I made, where I said that they're weird enough to, not like something and that they're willing to search it up just to trash it. We're on to that shit. So, of course, I got attention because, I'm not no fucking loser. I'm going to say what I want to say. If I'm not feeling it, I'm going to speak on it. I'm not a loser. So, yeah, they found me. And the least I can say is that I'm not going to bother arguing with them because, I already been through this. It all started with the Ray thing where fanboys were trying to take up for Ray. And then as the movies progressed, I was right. She was just a Mary Sue. Now, we're in this little repeat process with this garbage female lead and Prey. We're in the same loop. So, it's come to the point where, some of them are legit trying to trash my channel completely and all that. It's weird. It's very weird. Because if you weren't the kind of loser to try to search up a video that you won't like just to trash it, then you would know that this channel is my second channel, not my main channel. So it's so weird. But besides that, you also have them see, if you bring up a really good point, then they're not going to even address it because they really don't have a response for it. They're going to try to find a way to run around it. When I said that how could she overpower men and beat them up with no help whatsoever, all by herself? And then, you get this feedback that it's because she's an experienced fighter, but nothing backs that up. If she was an experienced fighter, then she would be a hunter or a warrior for her tribe, but she's not. The men still talk shit to her and all that. And also another thing is the fact that the men talk shit to her the way they do just tells you that she didn't train with them or nothing. She's just good, just like that. And as I said, we're coming upon a time where people just seem to be brainwashed and all this shit, and they're trying to assimilate you into their cult. And I'm not taking any part of that. So it's truly ridiculous that it came down to this point. What I'm saying is, I'm not even gonna bother arguing. The points I made in that fucking review is enough. I'm not gonna run around in circles with this. If you have a problem with what I said in that review, then address my biggest questions about the movie. Why was Predator so dumb? And it's not because, see, whenever they do some very questionable things, the director is always going to come and say, oh, it's because of this and that. It's because he's young. It's because he's inexperienced. Bro, young and inexperienced does not have anything to do with being that fucking dumb. I can see Ricky mistakes and all that, but he was legit just making dumb decisions. Give me a break. And then, it was another point in time, I said this. I brought this up, I said that if this Predator had fought somebody who was actually good at fighting, he would have got fucked up. That's how fucking weak this Predator was. And somebody said, I was calling him weak in terms of strength, but no. When I called him weak, it wasn't just about strength, but it's also about his fighting ability. He literally he was getting read by fucking Kamachi fuckers. That's why I called him fucking weak. Also, probably, no, I'm not. I was about to say he's probably the weakest Predator I seen on screen, but Predators dragged that out whatsoever. Stupid fucking movie. But you also have these other idiots who are trying to bring Dutch and Danny Glover, not Harrigan, into a conversation like, bro, first off, Dutch was, throughout all the movies, all the Predator movies, Dutch was physically the most gifted. And he still was no match for Predator. The only thing he could do was outsmart Predator into walking into that trap. And Harrigan, again, like, you know, I say I hate Predator 2 because of that and many other things, but whatever. Harrigan was acting like he was beaten. And then, you know, Predator took that stupid long-ass stroke when he could just finish him off immediately. He took that stupid long stroke and Harrigan stabbed him to death. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but this chick, she just straight up beats Predator, bro. And then, like, I don't really get the fucking reference they tried to make because this was way before the fact, but whatever. A lot of the things you saw come a mile away. Like, my gosh. But, you know, I also had more questions. Like, why is it that when that one guy was unarmed, Predator killed him, but when she's unarmed, she's using it as leverage to get away? She's basically using it as leverage so that she can fight Predator whenever she feels like it. That's pretty much what she did. And then you also have that part where dude was legit missing a leg, and Predator fucking killed him while she was copping that bear trap, and he let her go. And it's not only that, like, how can she figure out Predator in so few encounters? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's very Mary Sue-ish to me. But the fanboys don't want to admit it. This is Ray all over again. They never want to admit that they're wrong. But it's okay though. I mean, I doubt that this movie is actually going to get a sequel, so I can't, you know, take it home with me. But the thing with Force Awakens is that I was calling out the main problems it had and all that. Fanboys coming in trying to defend it, saying it's just the first movie. She's not Mary Sue. She's obviously good at this and that. Like, it's that all over again. And because it's that, that's why I'm not even going to bother arguing with these fuckers. Because I'm playing the same game all over again. So, with that said, I just want to, you know, run it right back. Prey was fucking garbage. I don't like it. I'm not going to like it. It doesn't matter how much hate mail I get. I'm not going to like a fucking garbage movie. That's one of the things about my channel. The basis of my channel is to speak on movies that are fucking overrated as fuck when they're not good. And they're being pushed as good. And Prey is the very example of that. People pushing it to be just as good, if not better than Predator, the first one. That's absolute nonsense. This is one of the worst Predator fucking movies. This is one of the worst Predator movies. Honestly, it's really at the bottom of the list for me. If you ask me, it's just as bad as the Predator. But I'm just leave it at that. This movie was fucking garbage. And hopefully the fanboys can actually understand. But, like, you know, I say this many times. You can hype up this movie all you want, but eventually you're going to burn out and nobody will be talking about this movie ever again. That's what happened with all these other overrated ass movies. Get ready, watch. It's going to happen.